We are living in unpredictable times, but one moment this summer may have topped them all when Kim Kardashian West herself appeared in the White House to meet with President Trump.
I was like, I can't believe we're in the Oval Office. This is crazy.
She was there to talk about Alice Marie Johnson, a woman serving a life sentence in prison for a nonviolent drug offense. After their meeting, Trump commuted Johnson's sentence and she was released from prison. Since then, Kim has met with Trump again to talk about criminal justice reform.
The finest prison reform that you can have anywhere. The finest. That's very important.
So is Kim's husband, Kanye West, who once said he shares a dragon energy with Trump.
I love this guy right here.
As bizarre as these meetings might feel, they're taking place at a crucial moment when they could influence a debate about how to fix the nation's criminal justice system. We have one of the highest rates of incarceration in the world, and so-called tough-on-crime policies have disproportionately affected Black communities, like mandatory minimum sentencing laws, which can force judges to send people to prison for life for non-violent drug-related crimes.
I'll never forget having that door slammed shut behind me and knowing that freedom had just been cut off.
You can't cut the prison population one Kim Ye meeting at a time, but a lot could be done with sentencing reform and legalizing or decriminalizing marijuana. As we talked about in a previous episode, Attorney General Jeff Sessions is opposed to both of these things. But Trump has said he supports prison reform and that Sessions won't get in the way of that.
And he gets overruled by me because I make the decision, he doesn't.
A big majority of voters in both parties have said that they would be more likely to vote for a candidate in the midterms who's in favor of criminal justice reform. It costs tens of thousands of dollars to incarcerate one person for a year, so reducing minimum sentences appeals to some conservatives as a way to cut costs to taxpayers.
It is not merely a waste of money, but a waste of human capital.
But Trump has reportedly said that he doesn't want to tackle this issue before the midterms because it could divide Republicans. On the one side, you have Republicans like Sessions and Senator Tom Cotton who oppose reform.
If we let more prisoners out or shorten their sentences, you're going to see an increase in crime in this country.
While on the other, you have Senator Lindsey Graham and the president's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, who are already working with Democrats on reform. Meanwhile, some Democratic candidates for governor, like Andrew Gillum in Florida and Stacey Abrams in Georgia, have put criminal justice reform at the heart of their campaigns.
You shouldn't go to jail because you're poor, and you shouldn't stay in jail because you can't afford justice. That doesn't make sense.
With legislation already in the works, this is an issue that could move to the forefront soon after the election. What happens then will depend on whether voters elect candidates opposed to reform, or those who think that there's something seriously wrong with the way that America punishes crime.